Hohem are not shy at trying their hand at constantly innovating their gimbals. With so many already credited to their name, they hope the iSteady M6 will be good enough to grab your attention with some impressive new features. This is the Hohem iSteady M6 kit, coming with an AI magnetic tracking lens and a very stable solid build quality. Well, after a week of using this, I can safely say it is one of the best mobile gimbals I have used on the market currently. Unboxing the iSteady M6 kit, and it's nice to see we're actually greeted with its very own case. This will certainly come in extremely handy for travelling and on-the-go shooting. With the gimbal we do get a short Type-C cable for charging, you also get a screw-in tripod and some basic user manuals. The Hohem M6 gimbal weighs around 555 grams and has a maximum payload of 400 grams, so more than good enough for most phones on the market. As mentioned, this looks like, and in my opinion, is a premium product. It is constructed with high quality performance composites, giving it a solid and rugged feel in the hand. Inside we actually have a 2600 mAh battery. The battery actually is very impressive and can easily last up to 18 hours with the gimbal fully balanced, or a reduced 6 to 8 hours using the AI tracking and having the fill light at maximum brightness. I have yet to charge it, put it that way. The design is undoubtedly really nice, and I could spend hours talking about the individual parts, but I really want to dive directly into its application and friendly usability, because trust me, this is so easy to use. On the front we have an OLED display. It's very clear and sharp and easily readable even in daytime glare. Once you power up the device, it appears and indicates your modes and also anything you may have forgotten to unlock before you actually begin using it. This is great because it does indeed avoid damage and ensures you have everything set up properly first. On the back we have a trigger that acts as our gimbal position selection. Hitting once will return the gimbal to its original place, and hitting twice will rotate the gimbal into selfie mode. Very simple and easy to remember. On the front we also have our joystick, left to right, up and down. Very simple again. To the right of that we have our digital zoom in and zoom out when paired with a dedicated Hohem gimbal app, and then our mode button just below that screen. Here we can toggle between the different modes, enabling or disabling certain motors on the gimbal. On the left side we actually have one of my favourite controls on this device, which really gives videographers freedom of customizing their shot. Within the Hohem app, when paired up to your phone, this will actually allow for multifunctional controls. We can use the wheel to focus in and out of our subject and control the roll. When you actually press and hold it, it activates the colour temperature modes and the brightness of the RGB light. So lots of further adjustability presented to the user here. So let's take a look at performance, and let's start simple with just walking. And well, you're really not going to find a gimbal in this price point that can offer these kind of results. The motors are smooth and quiet and respond to movements adequately well. It is bound to make videos a hell of a lot steadier and smoother compared to shooting with just your phone and hand. Some of the onboard app abilities are where you can really push this. One of my all-time favourite features by far is the time-lapse ability. Here we can actually pop our M6 on the supplied tripod, set a starting position and an ending one. Then just select a duration. We can then leave the gimbal to do its thing, and we will achieve a very impressive shot that will certainly catch the eye and look very cinematic. There is little to no effort at all required of you, and you can get a video clip that can be sped up to the speed of your liking to create this awesome effect. It really does look good. There are so many other features in the preset options, I wish I could cover them all, but another favourite has to be that Inception mode. With this we can achieve a 360-degree spin. This can create some rather interesting cinematic shots that others might deem to be achieved with expensive equipment. Little do they know, it was just simply performed with your mobile phone. How this gimbal really sets itself away from the others is the ability to just play around with shots. Be it brightness, contrast, zooming in or manual focusing, there is a lot of room to adjust your shots using both the controls on the gimbal and the options within the app too. It is very easy to achieve a desired shot without the hassle of relying on your phone's built-in abilities. You have all the control. Now this certainly is a gimbal developed for YouTubers, streamers, amateur filmmakers and like-minded individuals alike who just want their videos to be smoother and steady. But some people may also want the ability to achieve shots they just simply wouldn't be able to do without a single cameraman. And that is why they have developed the magnetic fill light with its AI vision sensor. Now this thing is very neat and renders the need for an external cameraman, well, somewhat redundant. With the AI sensor you can activate the fill light or go without, and within the app we can actually begin a few functions purely using gestures. Now this is a game changer. You can simply get in front of the camera and give it the OK hand signal and the gimbal will begin to track your face as you move around. And the best thing is you don't even have to use the Hohem app. This little box is the tracker itself. It is very impressive, I can't lie. I can set my tripod up on a stand and give it the signal to begin tracking. Now I don't need to tell you that the application value for this is vast for a range of consumers. From at-home instructors to online coaches who need to be able to keep themselves centered in frame without having the luxury of someone else recording them, well this is certainly a great option. You can begin live streams and always be in shot. All in all, this was only an insight into the capabilities of this device. The Hohem iSteady M6 gimbal really surprised me, considering the relatively low asking price for this unit. With the quality of the footage you can actually get from this makes it a great option for amateur filmmakers and enthusiasts alike. Be sure to check out the M6 kit in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.